We are Julia and Sven, and a month ago we quit our apartment to move into our vintage van Daisy with our dog Felix. This week we are exploring the beautiful Tuscany region of Italy and show you which places shouldn't be missing on your bucket list. Welcome to van life in Tuscany.
This is our home for the night.
No neighbors here, which is great.
Let's hope it stays that way. Sometimes we just wake up in the morning and there are some people around us. Here in Tuscany there aren't many sleeping spots, but there are some sleeping spots that are very beautiful. So this morning, for example, we had so much privacy, we were able to do our workouts and even take a shower in peace, and nobody disturbed us. We were all for ourselves.
Flowers you brought, my stomach in knots.
Instagram versus reality.
A little accident over here. Well, not actually an accident, but just
Bad luck
that happened. One of those water canisters, our reserve water, it has a little
leak.
Yeah, it has a little leak and we didn't see it, and now I wanted to get some things out and I saw that it's all soaking wet, and
probably 3 to 4 liters are on the floor now.
Yeah, so it's all wet now.
The rug is completely wet. We better fix that, otherwise we will get rust. Nein, bitte nicht.
Guys, it's way too early. We're on a special photo mission today, so we have to leave this place very early. That's nothing for me, but at least we have some fresh coffee. We are back traveling with Daisy for 3 weeks now, and we kind of developed our own rituals right now. As you know, Daisy is not that big, we don't have that much space in her, so I developed the perfect method to pack everything up as fast as possible and that everything has its own place. I'm very proud of my system because right here we have our daily laundry and also blankets and table and chairs and stuff, and now we will just put the other blanket on top and it looks just perfect.
All the camp spots we had here in Tuscany so far are super nice and private. We've been here for 2 nights and there was only one person coming by. Can you hear the sound?
Squeak sound.
A squeaky sound. It's super annoying and we have no idea where it's coming from. We basically touch all the things and here it's from the interior.
And it started out of nowhere. It just began randomly.
Randomly. Let's see if it will stop randomly again or if we have to fix something.
Look at the scenery. I mean, it looks exactly like the Microsoft screensaver.
We are about to go up a very steep zigzag road that is surrounded by cypress trees. Looks very beautiful, but also very steep. We will be very slow, I think. Let's hope Daisy will make it.
Well guys, I think our plan to wake up early was a brilliant one. We got this beautiful place all for ourselves. We're already done shooting and we're off to our next location. The spots we travel to here in Tuscany are perfect for Daisy because the distances are always around 20 minutes, so very nice drive for her. And now we're off to another special mission, something we have to do when we are in Tuscany, and I'm very excited for that one. Boop. We parked the car and we moved out of the van for the night because later on I won't be able to drive anymore. But for that we first have to
walk up that hill. A very steep hill. To get to this beautiful old town. And check into this hotel with this amazing view.
with a warm shower, by the way. All to have a wine tasting with some local Tuscan wines with an amazing view and some snacks.
This farm is super cute. We got lots of snacks over here.
We already got a little tour of the wine cellars with those huge barrels. And now we can taste the wines they produce here, and we can even rate them so that we know which one was our favorite.
If we want to buy some. These are the 7 different ones that we are tasting, and
we really enjoy it with this nice view and amazing weather.
Yeah, so far we're having our 3rd glass. I think the last one, which will be number 7, will be the best.
Because it's sweet or what?
No, because it's the last one. We will be drunk already.
We are the biggest cheese fans, so I really enjoy this platter here right now.
This is everything. So right now we are in Montepulciano, just a bit outside of the city center, and the winery is super nice. We will put the name here in case you want to try it if you're in Tuscany.
Inside the old town there are many other wineries, and I think they are all very beautiful and old and...
But we wanted a view.
Exactly. In the old town they are all in those small little streets and corners, and you don't get the view you get right here, so very special. That was so nice, and we even got another bottle.
So we can keep drinking now. Once we've accomplished this hill where the town is, we will empty this bottle.
Yeah, because we will be so thirsty, right?
After the wine tasting, we are now all snuggled up in bed, and tomorrow we will explore more of Montepulciano. Yes, see you.
It's the next morning, and last night at the hotel we realized we forgot something. Our toothbrushes. So we went to Daisy, like a little walk right now, just to brush our teeth. I think it's worth it.
We skipped last night, so we had to catch up.
This is an almost typical Italian breakfast. We have due cornetti, so croissants.
This is filled with pistachio, and this is filled with chocolate.
Exactly, and the Italians would drink cappuccino to it, but we have normal coffee.
Yeah, I got an Americano and Sven has espresso.
Esatto, buon appetito. We're back in Daisy, and the reason why we stayed in the hotel here in Montepulciano is pretty simple, because this region here is very mountainous, and we actually found this spot where to park, and we could have slept here, but it's very steep, so it wouldn't have been a good sleep. That's why we booked the hotel. It was very relaxed, and we directly saw another benefit of staying in hotels, because now it's pouring crazy. It's raining a lot. And now we had to walk all the way back from the hotel here to Daisy, and we're soaked. And now all our things are wet, and we have to stay here for for the next few weeks, I guess, again. I mean, we love it, but everything is wet now, and we hope it will dry off at some point, but that's how it is here with van life. But we got the opportunity to just drive somewhere with Daisy. Maybe we'll find a place where it doesn't rain anymore, so let's drive. The plan didn't work out, it's still raining, but on a good note, we're on an even surface now, and we got some wine from the wine tasting yesterday.
Cheers!
So, yes. Isn't this the most beautiful scenery to go for a run? Let's go!
It rained all night. Now the sun came out. Just so nice. And we usually work out around 5 times a week just to feel good throughout the day.
It happened again. Daily shower, cold shower. Yesterday I honestly thought for a moment that I would jump into that river there, because there is a spot where you can take a bath and it's actually pretty nice, but luckily, I say luckily, it rained tonight, so now the river is like all dirty and muddy. I will not do it, unfortunately. We have a reason to celebrate. There was another thing that just broke in Daisy. Not an important part, but the switch to power our water.
It should be running now.
Yeah,
but it's very delayed or doesn't work at all.
Yeah, I think it's just because it got wet over time, and it actually happened before, and that's why I bought those spare switches, and I already put in one of those, and I just thought they're gone and I couldn't find them anymore, and I was so sure we had them somewhere, and now I found them underneath my seat in the front, so
yay!
And now let's just put a new one inside.
Felice!
That's amazing! Yes! Time to party! Alright, so I just put in the new switch.
It's fixed!
It works just the way it should. Alright. So it will probably stay like that for a few months and then I will have to change it again, I guess.
We are on an early morning mission today because we will visit some hot springs.
Oh, it smells like rotten eggs.
Let's see if it's actually hot.
No.
It's okay, but I think you will get very cold if you stay in there for a while. Maybe we have to go up. Okay, so I just went in over here, which is almost the lowest part of the hot spring, and it was pretty cool. We just took a picture because it looks beautiful, but I think to actually take a swim we have to climb all the way up because the hottest point of these hot springs is on the top. Looks not so comfy, but at least it's not cold.
Okay, we found the warm pool. Let's go in. It's so nice.
It's so nice, like a warm hot tub.
Yeah. But it's a bit smelly. We're taking it all in. I don't know if that's healthy, but I think so.
A little ego treatment.
Yes, for the good smell.
We found a nicer spot. It's boiling hot.
Oh guys, let me tell you something. I feel quite dizzy now. Kind of similar like when you get out of a sauna. The first bath was a little disappointing because it was warm but not that warm, and then we just went up to this spot and I think it was at least 40 degrees. It was so hot. I couldn't.
It was so nice.
It was so nice.
I'm feeling refreshed and finally warm again. Sven's legs are still red because he was in there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and just like I said, it feels like a sauna when you leave it as well, so you don't feel cold immediately. It's like, oh, it's so nice, refreshing now. But now I could sleep for a few hours. Another day, another early morning mission. We made it to the next hot spring here in Tuscany, which is Terme di Saturnia, so let's go and explore it.
If you climb up behind the house, you will get to a little river, and I think it's even warmer.
It's even like a jacuzzi, right? Yesterday we saw lots of people bathing inside this little area right here, and I get it because it looks so, I don't know, refreshing.
If you want to visit this place, definitely come early in the morning because it's super crowded throughout the day and then you can barely enjoy it. The whole place is free. You can even bring your dog and park him at the side like we just did and enjoy it.
Terme di Saturnia is definitely the most popular hot spring here in Tuscany. The other one we were before, Bagno di San Felipe, is more of a secret spot. So this place right here looks very photogenic and beautiful, but Bagno San Felipe was very, very hot and much warmer than this place right here. So it's probably best to visit both of them like we just did. Whenever you order an aperitivo in Italy, so like this little drink that you usually drink before eating something, you get a platter of snacks. So now we get so many different kinds, and I think that's very, very nice.
Yeah, it's for free.
Yeah.
Life could be worse. The sun is shining. It's so beautiful. The first day we are not cold at all. And we're sitting here in the sun getting some work done. Felix is having some fun in the water. So happy. It's finally time again.
Pumping up that thing is like a workout. But I mean, we have it, so we gotta use it.
It takes up so much space in the van.
But it's worth it. This is Civita di Bagnoregio and also our last stop in Tuscany. By the way, this is not even in Tuscany, but it looks like it, right?
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't see anything. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it.
And subscribe to the channel, of course. And finally, the sun is here in Italy and we will see you again next week when we will travel to Rome. So, ciao ciao!